Hi everybody, this is a bit unusual, it's just me today. I'm sort of doing a video, I'm addressing some of the comments made about myself and Harriet's relationship. Most of them are pretty good, but there's quite a few nasty ones that, you know, I'm thick-skinned, so that doesn't really worry me too much, but they're pretty nasty. And there's the ones in the middle that just don't get it, and I understand that, you know, perfectly. When I first met Harriet, you know, I was a bit concerned. But yeah, we was just working together, and there was obviously a bit of chemistry there. But it was odd. It was odd for me because I was so much older. I've never looked at younger women, so it was peculiar. But what started off as, you know, a few drinks and a meal, yeah, it turned into a relationship, and you know, that was 5 years ago. We've been together ever since. You know, you really can't help who you fall in love with. Yeah, there's lots of people that have concerns about us, you know, what's going to happen in another 15, 10 years, you know, whatever. And, you know, I worry about that as well. I want to make sure Harriet is, you know, safe, looked after. I don't want to be my nurse, that's for sure. I want to keep fit and as young as I can for her. But yeah, it does concern us. You know, we're not idiots. We realise the age gap is not brilliant. You know, it's not what you'd want. Given the option, I'd be 20 years younger, but that ain't going to happen, is it? Yeah, so well, we have these concerns. We sit down, we chat about it sometimes. But listen, we just get on with it. It doesn't matter what age you are. Someone can go like that. You can pop your clogs tomorrow. You could be 30, 20, you know. So because I'm older than her, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to go first. You know, touch wood, I'm not, you know, that's a horrible thing to say. But, you know, we don't know what life throws at us, do we? So yeah, we have the same worries as well. Then there's quite a few. I want to be careful because there's probably quite a few comments from younger girls who just don't get it, and yeah, I understand that. It's, yeah, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but you know, they're nice. They make sensible comments. You know, they make comments that are not too hurtful, but they sort of voice their opinion, and I respect that. You know, everyone's entitled to their opinion, so don't have a problem with that. Then we get questions about, you know, our families. How do our families react to it? Well, unfortunately, my mum and dad have both died, which is a shame because I would have loved them to have met Harriet. My dad especially would have loved Harriet because she's a sweet girl, and I know he just would have loved her. But that is a pity. I do sort of regret that sometimes. Well, regret it. I sort of do. You know, that makes me sad that they never ever met Harriet. My boys, I have 3 boys. One is older than Harriet. One is the same age as Harriet, and one is younger. When I sort of first going out with Harriet, I was a bit worried because I thought, how are they going to react to this? And I phoned up my oldest son, and I said, Joss, I'm seeing a lady. I've just got divorced from his mum recently, a year prior. I'm seeing another woman, and he could see I was a bit hesitant. He said, what's the problem? And I said, well, she's younger. He said, well, how young is she? And at the time, I think Harriet was 24, and I was about, you know, it was 53 or something. And I told her, I said, she's 24. He said, well, I don't have a problem with that, Dad. You know, she's not a child, she's not a girl. She's a grown woman, she can make her own mind up. And my other 2 boys, none of them had a problem with it. So that was really good. You know, they all accept her. I say, Liam lived with us for quite a while. He's my youngest. He lived with us for, you know, for several years, or a couple of years anyway. So, no, it's all good with the family, no big problems. So there's quite a few people, I didn't realise there's quite a few people out there that have big age gap relationships. And it's nice because, you know, I'm going to read you out a couple. I'm not going to bore you silly with them, but there's one from a couple called Old and Young One, and what they've said is that we've got a similar story. We're much, you know, we've got a big age gap, and we're beginning to share our story. They're going to put a video online because it's made them feel, you know, it's inspired them to do something. They're not alone type of thing. So if you get them, Old and Young One, maybe have a look at their video and go and comment on them. Not nasty ones, give them some nice comments, eh? And then there's one from Angel Lily White Bean 1, and it says, it's so fun that I'm not alone. There is a 27.5-year age gap between me and my fiance. I'm 26 and he's 53. I was 22 or 21 when I met him, and he was 49. It's amazing. The first time I laid eyes on him, it made my heart skip a lot. Oh my God, love you guys. So we get nice ones like that. Here's another one. I haven't had time to sit and watch yet, but already you've helped. I've been with my guy on and off for nearly 5 years. He's moving to live in the same state again next week where he's from. Our gap is 21 years, me being older. I'm scared it's been the sole reason I've pushed him away so often, because I let strangers in public comments get to me. I'm working on letting that go and allowing only real issues stemming from each other's person, blah blah blah. But thanks for putting yourself out there, it helps more people. There's a funny one there. It's age is just a number until you become his full-time carer when you are still young and you lose some of the best years of your life. Once he is gone, you will have no children, no partner to come home to, setting yourself up for a very lonely future. Well, that could happen if we was the same age. I could still pop my clogs, you know, tomorrow morning if I was 30. These are there's some really nasty ones out there. I would say they're bordering on hate crimes, you know. I mean, are they just sad people that all they can do is to give themselves a bit of joy, is to knock other people down? I get it that people don't like it. You know, the young girls out there, younger men, that they don't want an age difference. They want somebody their own age. I get that, totally fine. Don't have a problem with that. But when you get one saying, I won't read out their names, this is what paedophilia looks like. You know, that's a pretty rotten comment. He's either rich or very rich. Well, I'm neither. You know, I work for a living. I'm a carpenter. I just earn a wage. We rent a nice house, but you know, I work hard. But I wouldn't say I'm rich, and I certainly wasn't rich when I met Harriet. I'd just come off a divorce. I had nothing. I started from scratch. Is a pretty nasty one. Some real nonsense going on right here. Man needs to be put on a register. Oh, I don't know what his idea of paedophilia or nonsense is, but you know, Harriet's, you know, she's nearly 30 now. You know, she's a grown woman. She knows what she's doing. He's a nonce, period. This shouldn't be allowed. This one really got me thinking, but this shouldn't be allowed. I thought we'd got past that. You know, this is not about, you know, this shouldn't be allowed because we have an age difference. You know, that's just prejudice. There's a couple of really funny ones. I like this one. Right. Someone described me as looking like a shriveled up ball bag. You make your own one. And there's another one from Jasmine Jenner 4. This one really got to me because she said, honestly, he doesn't look a day over 60. Christ, do I look that bad? Do I look over 60? Well, anyway, there's some of the really nasty ones. There's some worse ones out there as well. You know, you've got to make up your own mind. For all the people out there, and there are a lot of replies or a lot of comments from couples with big age gaps that have been together, you know, 5, 10, 15, 20 years. You know, they get it. You know, we get it now. You know, we didn't. I don't really know what to say. You know, the haters out there, the ones with the really nasty comments.
Really, just go and get a life.
If all you can do to enjoy yourself is to put other people down, then you're pretty sad people. For all the people out there that give us some really nice comments, thank you very much. Thank you from Harriet as well. For all the people out there in the age gap relationships, you know, get on with it. You know, I know it's difficult sometimes where you get nasty comments or snide looks, but you know, you got to make your own mind up. If it's worth it, then great, and I hope yours is worth it. So that's really it. That was just quick replies to some of the comments. You know, I'm not sure if you agree, you disagree. You know, make your comment again. But for now, that's my lot. I'm going to say, if you enjoyed it, as Harriet would say, give it a thumbs up. And if you ain't already subscribed, subscribe to Harriet's channel. I'm sorry she's not in this one, but if I'd let her get in it, I'd have never got a word in edgeways. So, bye-bye, and see you again soon. Bye.